Hello and welcome to Layman's Tech. Today we will be looking at which is better for emulation, PS Vita or your Android mobile. I have done a similar video before but did not use an emulator for the Android, so we'll be using one this time. Also, I will be using a Razer kishi controller for the Android to avoid latency with Bluetooth. Check out my review for this controller, link is in the description below. Okay, so here's some gameplay from Streets of Rage for the Android emulator, and it runs really slow and it doesn't feel the same as the Mega Drive. And we're just going to go into a video straight to the PS Vita and you can see the difference for yourself. The PS Vita operates much more smoothly on this game, and even though the Android does an okay job of it, it is nowhere near the experience of what you get on the PS Vita. The PS Vita is very close to the Mega Drive version, and it actually emulates very well for this game. Okay, so now we're looking at Street Fighter 2 on the Android, and this is just getting worse now. This runs really poor. As I said before, I'm not using a Bluetooth controller. This is the Razer kishi controller, and it connects straight into the USB-C port, and it's still not good enough. The latency is poor on the buttons, and it's not really a good experience playing this game. But then we move on to the PS Vita, Street Fighter on the PS Vita, and do you know what? It's a world of difference. Yeah, the gameplay is just much better, and I'd say the graphics are better as well. And yeah, that's all. It's a lot better. It runs quicker, and it runs near enough to the same as the Mega Drive. So it's 2-0 to the PS Vita at the moment. Okay, so we've got Sonic here on the Android, and this runs much smoother on the Android than it does on the PS Vita. It's smooth, but still the gameplay is nowhere near the same. Like when you press the button, Sonic doesn't jump as high as he would on the Mega Drive, and it just ruins the whole experience. So yeah, that's another disappointing one for the Android there with Sonic. Okay, so moving on to the PS Vita, Sonic looks quite decent on the Vita. Yeah, the frame rate's not as smooth as on the Android, but as everything else, the gameplay and everything like that is perfect. And it's the nearest you're gonna get to the one on the Mega Drive. Okay, so the verdict for the PS Vita emulation is that it is very impressive, even though it can be choppy and have frame drops. The gameplay is amazing, and it is one of the closest thing I've played to the Mega Drive for any handheld out there. There's no lag when pushing buttons and using the emulator on the PS Vita. It seems like you are playing very closely to the Mega Drive. However, from the games I tested, the worst was Street Fighter, which ran quite slowly. Okay, next up is the Android. This is the worst experience I've had ever playing these games on an emulator. Even though I used the Razer kishi, which connects straight to the phone, the button command was poor and not receptive. It ran smoother than the Vita, but playability was nowhere near good enough, and I honestly didn't enjoy playing on the Android at all. Make sure you comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.